What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher, Whyte, in regards to Iron Mike Tyson. And the British heavyweight WBC interim champion threatens to whoop Mike Tyson. British heavyweight and current WBC interim champion Dillian Whyte opened the door to fight with former undisputed ruler Mike Tyson. Whyte, which is 32 years of age, initially stated Tyson had no business getting back in the ring at 53 years of age. Now, as Tyson's comeback intensifies, Whyte would consider giving the baddest man on the planet an ass whooping. Asked by AK and Barack on the Sirius FM how influential Mike Tyson was on his career and what he'd do if a bona fide offer to face him came his way, Whyte said, "It's easy for me to sit here and say I wouldn't be interested in a fight with him. But of course, I would take the fight," he pointed out in a yet-to-be-released interview handed to World Boxing News. Whyte went on and said, "I would whoop his ass to say that I beat Mike Tyson. I don't care if he's 200 years old." Pushed during the interview on how he could say that after stating Mike Tyson and Vander Holyfield shouldn't be fighting at their age, but now he's knocking Mike Tyson out, Whyte replied, No. I'm just saying, I'm trying to get that bread." Furthermore, in an article released by WBN on Friday, Whyte had commented on the WBC's president announcement that Tyson Fury could be ranked, or that Tyson, should I say, could be ranked by the organization if he was going to make a serious comeback. So he said, "I wouldn't be shocked if they give my mandatory to Mike Tyson, to be honest. And that's silly." He said someone like that should not be encouraging a living legend like Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield to come back into the ring. These guys are old, they may be in shape, and they may look strong at 15 or 20 seconds to a 1-minute video of training. But when you're going to fight a young man that is 12 times 3-minute rounds standing in the ring, like, dude, you're 50. Those are the words of Dillian Whyte. Now, he said more. I'll leave the link below and let you guys check it out. But let me counterpunch what Dillian Whyte's saying. First, he said he wouldn't do it. He could get killed in the ring. He said that at first, right? He did say that. Now he's saying, hey, yeah, I'd fight him for the bread. But then this is what I can respect about Dillian Whyte. I can respect this. Okay, I can respect, he said, it's easy for me to say I wouldn't do it. But then if it's offered to you, knowing that Mike Tyson has a following. Mike Tyson has everyone probably from age 30 to 60, okay, that remembers boxing back in the 90s, would go and pay to see that guy because they will remember what he used to do, and just the interest or the intrigue of seeing what he can still do would still sell tickets. Guys like Dillian Whyte that gets about $5 to $6 million a fight most of the time. He's getting M's, but he ain't getting Mike Tyson money. Who's getting Mike Tyson money? Joshua, Canelo, Mayweather, right? Those guys got that type of bread. Those guys are getting that type of bread. Canelo and Joshua, you know what I mean? And he's like, and he knows, hey, I would fight him for the money. Let me be real. Okay, I don't care if he's 200 years old, I would still fight him. However, I want to stop there and counterpunch right there when he said that. He said, I don't care if he's 200 years of age. He said, I don't care if he is or not, right? I don't care if he does, if he is 50, I'll fight him. Well, that I know will get criticism. And let me tell you why. Because you said, I don't care if he's 200 years old, I'll still fight him. And I know he's Mike Tyson, and I know a lot of people that beat Mike Tyson knowing damn well he wasn't in his prime when they beat him. And it was time for him to hang it up. But, you know, it's a new time. You have what you call technology, you know, of these days. And, you know, stem cell research and testosterone replacement. They didn't have that back then, really. And it was all experimental, which stem cell is still experimental. But one thing is pretty much proven. A guy that takes testosterone replacement becomes stronger. He can do things, you know, physically, sexually, a lot of right, than he did before he started taking that particular substance, okay? So all that stuff that was experimental, maybe STEM research will be a thing of the present, like t-shirt, like testosterone replacement is to this day. Now, he's going to get flack because of this. Well, first you said he doesn't have any business in there. But now you say, hey, I'll fight him for the money and for the name. Well, you knew he had a name before you said he could get killed in the ring anyway, right? Now, he did back up and say, well, no. It is a difference. But he said he would whoop his ass. And he was probably pretty much said what Dave Allen said, right? But he just said it the way Dillian Whyte says it. Dillian Whyte's going to say it the way he's going to say it anyway. He said, I'll whoop his ass. I want the bread. Because you think about it, if he's making 4 to 6 million, make 4 to 5 million pounds a fight, Dillian Whyte is. If he's making that type of money, okay, and then you give him an opportunity to fight somebody that's way past his prime for 15 to 20 million, you think he ain't going to take it? He just told you, yeah, I would take it. I'm a prize fighter, so if they're going to offer me the prize to whoop Mike Tyson, I don't care if he's 200 years old, I'm going to fight him. Now, another thing I thought of when he said, I don't care how old he is, okay, at that point, if you're willing to fight Mike Tyson, do not make any more Luis Ortiz jokes. Because that particular fight, you can talk about how old that guy is, he ain't nowhere near 53. If he is really in his 50s or whatever, it ain't been proven, okay? But this guy, unlike Mike, is still fighting to this day, right? So that is where I know people are going to be like, well, wait a minute. You're always talking about Luis Ortiz, and why can't that fight be made? Because he doesn't mention Ortiz. Why? Because Ortiz is old. Remember, he said, oh, he's 50, 60 years old. Well, I know you're going to fight Mike for the bread and all, but still, you still want to prove that you can beat old men. If you can beat old men, you can beat old active men. And Luis Ortiz is an active man. In fact, he's desperately looking for a fight. Hell, he called out Mike Tyson. The only difference is Ortiz and Mike Tyson are closer in age. And really, they are closer in age. Because if he's actually really 41 years old, like he claims to be, Mike Tyson is 53. So that's still, 12 years versus Dillian Whyte's being 32. So he's 9 years younger than Luis Ortiz, right? But Luis Ortiz is 12 years younger than Mike Tyson. Okay, so, you look at it, he's still closer in age together, so I can understand him saying that versus Dillian Whyte, because Dillian Whyte is a top 10, and in fact, he's the WBC interim silver champion, WBC heavyweight champion, right? So, him saying that, I know that depends on how you look at it, he's going to get some flack, because they're going to say that immediately. What about Luis Ortiz? Fight him. Because you mentioned Mike Tyson. See, because you can't unsay it. It's been said, people, right? He's already said it. Hey, I'll fight Mike. Okay, well, fight Luis Ortiz because he's an active older guy, and that was a fight that people were very much interested in anyway. You know what I mean? And then at this point, honestly, I don't see why they like to downplay that fight. That's a fight I really want to see, because that's one guy that hasn't fought those other guys, on the matchroom side of the street. But anyway, no, Dillian Whyte says that he would whoop Mike Tyson's ass for the money. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.